Good morning, students. Well, in continuation with the topic limitations of civil disobedience movement, where I've explained you in my previous session that how the different social groups participated in this agitation or the movement with some or the other motive, and there were a number of the social groups who did not participate. So, children, today let's see how the feeling of oneness, the feeling of nationalism, which brought the people closer to each other to fight for the sake of the nation, how that was created, how that sense of collective belongingness that aroused among the Indians. So, children, nationalism spreads when people begin to believe that they all are part of same nation, irrespective of their caste, creed, gender, or the communities. So when they discover some unity that binds them together, then that feeling of nationalism they came up. But the question arises, how did the nation became a reality in the minds of people? Means how did the people realized that they are the part of this nation? Then how did people belonging to different communities, region or language develop a sense of collective belonging? See, this was not so easy to make the people realize that irrespective of your communities, region, language, groups, still to create a feeling of oneness, a feeling of belongingness, that was a very difficult part. But still, the legends of a country, the freedom fighters of a country, they brought the people closer to each other. And how they did, let's see. So children, this sense of collective belonging came partially through the experience of united struggles. Means this feeling of oneness or nationalism was created among the people, by making them feel that how in the past the people they fought, they struggle against the outsiders, against the enemies to save our country. But there were also a variety of cultural process through which nationalism captured people's imagination. Means another way to make them realize is to revive the culture once again. History and fiction, folklore, songs, then popular prints, symbols, they all played a part in making of nationalism. Reviving of folklore, reviving of songs, capturing people's imagination, reminding of the symbols, all these things they played a role of oneness, a role of unity among the people, because that belongs to each one of each Indians, let's say. So the identity of the nation that time was most often symbolized in a figure or image. That means that was a time when people used to see the unity among themselves with certain figure which used to symbolize the oneness, symbolize the nationalism among them. So that helped to create an image which people can identify the nation. Means an image, with that image they could identify the nation, because that image belongs to everyone, irrespective of their religion, caste or creed. So that identity of India came to be visually associated with the image of Bharat Mata. And children, do you know the image of Bharat Mata was first created by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. He was the one who in the year 1870 wrote a national song, that is Vande Mataram, as a hymn to the motherland. And later it was included in his novel Anand Mat, a widely sung during the Swadeshi movement in Bengal. So children, people were moved by this Swadeshi movement, and during this time Abindranath Tagore painted a famous image of Bharat Mata. And in this painting of Bharat Mata, which was portrayed as an aesthetic figure, she is calm, composed, divine, spiritual. Means all the things were shown in that image of Bharat Mata. And this image of Bharat Mata acquired many different forms as it circulated in popular prints and was painted by different artists. Devotion to this mother figure came to be seen as evidence of one's nationalism. People started, started feeling of nationalism or oneness through this image of Bharat Mata. They used to relate, each one of them related themselves with the image of Bharat Mata, as this image was an evidence of one's nationalism.